23 October 2015.
Good morning, everyone. Colonel Aldous Valor here with you once again. And, I hope we all got plenty of rest last night. We're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go, and just full of alertness, because you and I, we're going to work together to dissect the Jenny McDermott. I could not say that with a straight face. I mean, you could be spaced out Quaaludes and still take down Jenny McDermott. Anyway, let's begin.
To the members of Comedy Central, press contact for The Colbert Report, Renata Luczak and Eve Kenny, Editor-in-Chief David Daly at Salon.com, Editor Paul DeCray at The Daily.
We get it, Jenny. We get it. You're casting a wide net. Can we just hurry this along?
I am a woman who is being harassed online for being a feminist.
If by harassed you mean being called out on your bullshit, and by feminist you mean radicalized ideologue with no common sense or grasp on reality, then we're in total agreement.
Feminists online are every day having their...
Stop, just shut up, just stop it. You're writing a letter. That sentence structure was so bad it gave me AIDS. You raped me with that sentence structure. That was terrible. God. That would have been a lot more powerful if you started the sentence with the word every day, instead of just cramming it in there awkwardly like a erect penis into a melon heated in the microwave. Next.
Private information posted online, such as email, home address, home phone, IP address, etc., for the express purpose of silencing them or getting them to leave online spaces.
And that is millions of times worse than writing to someone's employer with the exact same intention.
The threat for women like me is that someone may copy the posted home address and assault you physically or sexually, and possibly even end you.
I will say that from my understanding, the number of people who've been murdered and raped and tortured by all that has been pretty much almost nobody. But there's only one guy, I think, that targeted one woman. They mostly were basically young men who were motivated to go on spree killings anyway, something that we as a nation are still struggling with.
Which is it, Jenny? Really high threat to women like you, or not so much of a threat at all? I guess it depends on which one benefits your narrative this week.
I'm writing an open letter to many online media outlets regarding a particular person responsible for the majority of online harassment.
The majority of online harassment. Let that sink in. One man responsible for the majority of online harassment. Must really be a small world when you have tunnel vision.
Which has led to a feminist by the name of Anita Sarkeesian to receive a bomb threat at a speaking event in Utah. She was featured on The Colbert Report earlier this year to explain the terror she lives in because of her harassers online.
The terror that she lives in? Are you serious? You let me know when some extremist gamergator flies an airplane into her home. Then we'll talk about the terror that she lives in.
The user responsible for the major uprising online is a chemist living in the Czech Republic who goes by the name of Dr. Philip Mason, aka Thunderfoot, online. He has recently threatened to have the personal information of myself and a few other feminists online exposed because we have been protesting his abusive online behavior.
There's another one of those hot button words, abusive. Look, I go down to the women's shelter all the time. Those battered women are delicious, but they are abused. Anita Sarkeesian is privileged.
A letter writing campaign was begun where a few feminists wrote letters to his employer listed on his Wikipedia page in order to express concerns about his actions.
You say that like it's some harmless action or a victimless crime, like defiling a corpse. How about this? How about we try this? Jenny, can we please write to your employer? Why am I even asking? Let's just do it.
his retaliation was to reveal the work and Yelp page of one of the feminists, Jennifer Keller, who was forced to remove her business website, Yelp account, YouTube account, and Twitter account, all due to the severe harassment she was receiving.
She was forced to do it. Again, somebody else saying that. She was forced to close her channel. At this point, there was going to be a clip of Laughing Witch herself saying that if she had an employee where she found out that her employee was doing these things, he'd have to choose between doing these things and having an income. And I can't for the life of me find this clip. So I'm calling on you guys to find it for me. I don't know if it's just I can only watch so much and then, like, I space out or whatever. But you don't have to, like, rip the video or anything. Just link it to me and tell me where it is, and I'll make sure that you're rewarded handsomely.
She began receiving phone calls to her home where people accused her of being a pedophile, as well as other comments of a harassing nature.
So the line is between Nazi and pedophile. That's where we're drawing the line? That's good to know.
This morning, all of my private information was released on YouTube, and I removed my Yelp because a hacker sent me a private message warning me to remove it, as people can find the spots I frequent due to the reviews I've left.
Yeah, lots of people have your information. Lots of horrible, terrible, despicable people with ill intent on their mind, myself included. Now, I'm not saying that I'm threatening to release your information, but even if I do, you wouldn't be able to prove it.
I also receive death and rape threats very often online.
So do I!
Which I've screenshot and reported. We need to do something to fight this online harassment of women, and hopefully put an end to it.
But not the harassment of men. Just the harassment of women. That's gender equality.
Sarkeesian recently went to the United Nations and spoke out against the bullying that is extremely prevalent in online spaces and offered solutions to make minor changes that could protect people from being attacked at their jobs or their homes simply for being women online.
Name 3 women that have been attacked online just because they were women and not because of the bullshit that they say.
However, I am in desperate need of your help. I have a growing YouTube channel, but my voice is still very small. I need to be able to reach people through you.
And your money. I need some of that money, too.
And give voice to this positive and peaceful movement that myself and other women online have begun to be a force in the face of absolute savage behavior. Thank you for your consideration.
Look, if you want more views on YouTube, it's simple. All you have to do is show more of the tit. Not all of the tit, just more of it. I don't know if it's just I can only watch so much and then, like,